Hi, wait a minute. Have you ever read the book of Luke chapter 22 verse 48? Bible says, but Jesus said, Judas, do you betray the Son of Man with a kiss? Welcome to Easter Saturday. This is the least talked about day in the Holy Week for very obvious reasons. And, we talk about it because we know that Jesus resurrected. So it's okay to talk about the silent Saturday today. But my focus is on the name Judas, the man Judas. I looked up the name and it's the Greek rendition of the Hebrew name, very popular Hebrew name, Judah or Yehuda, which means praise or praiseworthy. But the man that we are talking about today has nothing praiseworthy about him for us to talk about. He was not a praise leader. He was an apostle. He was one of the 12 that was chosen to be with Jesus, and that he will send them out, that is, as apostles. But he failed. He had a ministry role. He had the purse in the ministry. He was the treasurer, a trusted fellow, you would say. But there was nothing trustworthy about him because he had mastered the art of coding. And today's Wait a Minute is on his coding abilities. I want to talk about 3 ways that Judas coded in scriptures, and hopefully we can pick a lesson or 2 from them. Number 1 reason why I call Judas a master coder, I don't know what language he's using for coding, is because he has mastered the art of helping himself with the things that the Lord committed into his hands, the treasure that he committed into his hands. Like many of us today, apostles, ministers, whether praise, worship ministers, or whatever other role we have, many of us use the things that God gave us to keep, to be a blessing to others. We use it for our personal gains. We use it on ourselves. We consume it like Judas was doing. Judas was coding as such. In fact, you will recall in the scenario where someone had come, a worshiper had come to lavish our love on the Lord Jesus Christ by breaking that very expensive perfume in the alabaster box. And Judas was seen protesting. He was actually coding his greed as a care for the poor. He was saying, why don't we sell this and give the proceeds to the poor? Judas doesn't care about the poor. It was for him to have more money to steal. Judas was really coding. But the one that makes him most popular, and the one for which reason the name Judas is no longer popular among male children today. Nobody wants to name their child Judas, even though Judas means something good, praise. Nobody wants to name their child Judas because of what Judas did with the Lord Jesus Christ. He deceived himself so much that he coded by kissing the Lord to identify him to his killers. He had a relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ. He was part of the inner caucus of 12 people who were closest to Jesus. Yet, he was close to the chief priests. He was close to those who did not love Jesus, those who wanted Jesus killed. And he struck a deal with them, took some money, betrayed him with a kiss.